So I'm Lindsey Buck. This is the Lindsey Buck vlog, the ultimate place for do-it-yourself musicians or voyeurs of those same. Me and the band, Danny Coyle, Mitch Hanley, and Don Williams, are putting ourselves out there on this vlog to kind of show you a little bit about how we make our music, get our songs out there, work together, drive each other crazy, and have fun. Also, all the little things that I have to do along the way, I try to document and share, and the other guys in the band have done the same. So today I want to talk about the Spotify playlist. I'm no expert, but I do know that Spotify is a really big platform right now for streaming music. And one of the ways that a do-it-yourself musician can get their music out there is to distribute it to Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and all the other places that music is streamed and shared online. And when you take it one step further and you submit your songs to a Spotify playlist, that means that some established playlists with a certain amount of followers, it really varies, your song will get put on a playlist that somebody else might be a follower of, and so when they go to listen to it, they will encounter your music without really knowing you or knowing how to search for you or even knowing that you ever existed. So it just puts your music out there in front of people, new potential audience members. And it's also really fun to hear your song alongside other music from different genres and, levels of popularity, I guess. So the first time I did this with our first single, I submitted our single to something called Submit Hub, which is a website that allows you to submit to groups, and you select the websites or the playlists or the blogs or even the YouTube channels that you want your stuff to be submitted to, and you can do it as like a big batch, and they kind of send it off to everybody for you. So the first time I did that, Lovesick made it onto two playlists. One was New England Indie, and one was You Love Sad Sundays. New England Indie is a local independent music playlist. At the time, I think it was about 300 followers. I'm not sure where it is right now. I'm sure it's growing. And it was really cool because we were on that playlist with a lot of other local musicians that are from the area. Some of the names I recognized even from last summer's Hull Porch Fest. And that was really cool because it's been a really fun way to actually establish some new relationships and make friends with other people in the community. So that was great. And then we also got into You Love Sad Songs, a playlist with the curator who was from Norway. And his company is called Bandrec. They have several playlists. That was the one we made it onto, and I remember making a vlog about it. I was so excited because our song Lovesick was selected and put on this list, which wasn't even really geared towards indie artists. When I say indie, I'm not even referring to a musical genre. I literally just mean that we are independent and do-it-yourself, and we have been doing everything independently. I don't know if our sound is necessarily indie. We're sort of a rock, I would say maybe pop band with some sort of jazz, soul influences, blues. But anyway, that playlist had some big names on it like Adele and who else is on there? Leonard Cohen and Nick Cave, and that was really exciting to hear our song on that list. And it's a really cool kind of mellow list. I've actually been listening to it. It's got some mellow kind of, not all the songs are sad, but it's like a really chill vibe, and I think Lovesick fit on that list really well. But our newest song, Winter Gloves, made it onto one of Bandrec's other playlists, a little bit of a more popular list. This list has about 3,000 followers, and our stuff is on there. The number one artist on that list had won a Grammy in Norway, and that was really cool. So we're in the top 5 on that list, and it was just a huge honor. And so I haven't submitted it. I've only submitted Winter Gloves to the 2 people I connected with for Lovesick. I haven't gone to Submit Hub and done that yet. I'm going to do that next. And then the next step is to email it out individually to different publications, college radio, journalists, anyone in the area who'd be willing to give it a listen. I try to put it out there in social media. It's been really fun because I've been connected with some other musicians who are interested in putting a show together with us. So social media has been surprisingly, I've used it for over 10 years with my photography business and also just personally. I've never really been, well, I think when I first got onto Facebook, I was into it for personal reasons, and pretty quickly that kind of wore off for me. But I did continue to use it for my photography business. But I have found that the music realm of social media has really been like a community. I've been able to actually develop some actual relationships with people from social media who I haven't met yet in person. And that's really cool. Like people who I plan to collaborate with, people who, whether we collaborate on a video, photography, music, it's just like I've been connected with so many different people because of the social media, and I couldn't be happier with it. I feel like it's like bringing the wider world into this very like tangible kind of manageable size. I mean, especially this, being on this Bandrec playlist. I know that Spotify is international, but we've been able to look at our streams, and we're definitely getting more streams in Europe, probably because of those playlists. And that's really exciting. I mean, how many years ago would it have been that it would have been almost impossible to get our music over to Europe and heard over there? We have people listening in Mexico. So that's been really exciting. I really enjoy that. And I would suggest to any independent musicians out there who want to get their stuff out, once you get your stuff onto Spotify, the next thing to do is to try to get it onto some kind of a playlist and see if you can get it in front of people who might not otherwise be able to hear it. That would be my suggestion. It's fun. It's actually really fun. So thanks for listening. Thanks, Bandrec. And we got another single coming out June 1st. And we'll keep on trucking. A music video. Oh yeah, the music video for Winter Gloves is coming out May 1st. It's already done. And it's pretty cool. So I'm excited about that.